Greetings, YouTube. I cannot believe I am saying this statement, but technically, I just took my 25th 5-star to rank 5. I remember my first rank 5 5-star like it was yesterday, and I thought to myself, I'm never going to be able to do that again. Blade used to be the face of my profile. And then it was kind of weird when Ghost Rider jumped him in that Synergy team when he's like, hey man, my PI is just a little bit higher than yours, which is also crazy to me because my deep wounds are still 4 out of 5, which is relevant for this video, by the way. Deep wounds is still 4 out of 5, and I have 0 points, except for that one small 6-hour window that I completed the Abyss in Mystic Dispersion. So, Mystic champs obviously deal with a positive change in PI for Mystic Dispersion. Yeah. 0 points in it, though. Zero points. And yet, Ghost Rider, still just a little bit higher than Blade. It's fascinating to me, really. Probably not fascinating to you, but I thought I'd state it. Anyhow, but in the top 10, in literal spot number 10, is now Gwenpool, one of my favorite champions, just so much fun to use. And so last night, because I couldn't sleep for the 7,000th night in a row, I decided to look up some unique Gwenpool synergies. And I discovered a couple that I'm going to try out in a video to pair with one of my favorite, most random synergies of Black Panther OG and Black Panther Civil War. And if you're unfamiliar with that synergy bonus, we will discuss it right now. So, first off, I'm adding MODOK, Mr. Fathead. Wasn't really sure this guy had any use for me, but this synergy is kind of interesting, you see. The synergy bonus, boom. You have two things that happen. One, maximum flex increased by 25%, but Gwenpool and Deadpool plus 10% bleed duration. So it kind of makes, in some ways, it feel like my rank 4 deep wounds is now rank 5. But besides that, you throw in that Deadpool, and you also get plus 4% health and attack. And then if you've forgotten or don't know what the two Black Panthers together is, it's one of my favorite synergies because all skilled champions deal plus 25% bleed damage. So plus 10% bleed duration, plus 4% attack and health, and plus 25% bleed damage. I have not tried this out before, but of course, I wanted to use this testing grounds to do it. And something that I love to do with champions like X-23 or Wolverine, though I don't have a 5-star Wolverine, of course, or Gwenpool, is to not fire off specials and just see how long it takes to get the man who desperately needs a better healthcare plan, Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, down. And who knows, maybe it's going to take a while. I don't know. But at the same time, we are looking to stack that bleed damage. And doing 400, and look at that stun. That is beautiful. I thought the stun was still over, so I released it and then got clipped. Good to know. But hey, that bleed damage, ticking away, already under 90%. Look at, we got 4 bleeds on him. And wow. I mean, 5, 6, and we got the stun. 7. Oh, now I'm just having too much fun. 10. And no specials are fired off. 30% health gone. In what, 30 seconds? I mean, that's so much fun. That's so much fun. And this is how I play, right? I like champions that have just simple play mechanics. Just hit the guy and hopefully, wow, look at that. Look at that just stun lock. That was crazy. She's going to be an incursion slayer, and I'm going to do incursion soon. See, again, I thought I was going to still get that stun, and I just mistimed it a little bit. So wouldn't suggest that. It is kind of fun to put up fights where even though the damage is fun on offense, I'm still getting wrecked a little bit. I think that's just more realistic to be like, hey, Winter Soldier didn't even breathe on me in that fight. But this is a really fast takedown. And if you're doing 409 damage per bleed tick, and you've got 10 bleeds on him, over 4,000 damage per second ticking off. That means Winter Soldier is literally ticked off. Now we got 503 for some reason. We upgraded. And 1,006 at the end. So 119 hits. That sounds like it's a lot, but it was what? Less than a 2-minute fight? Now, if we make the same amount of mistakes, we dying in this fight. Thankfully, though, Captain Marvel OG, her Special 1 and Special 2 are pretty easily dexable. Unlike all the Special 2 hits of Winter Soldier. See? Dexable. Gosh, that bleed damage is so crazy. I'm loving it. The only time I get in trouble is when I just misread that stun duration a little bit and dash forward. But look at that. When you get that stun, wow. My thumb is hurting. That's a first world MCOC problem. But just look how fast that damage is taken away. All I'm doing is putting her in a corner. Literally nothing else. I'm not worrying about firing specials. My left thumb is relaxing. It's taking a nice long vacation. And we're just watching that damage tick down. And obviously, if I had deep wounds at 5 out of 5, it'd be a little bit longer. And that might save me. But I have learned that I haven't really noticed overall the difference between that 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. Yeah, this fight could not be going better, really. Wow. She is quite the treasure at 565. And there we go. 119 hits in the last one. Got the 135 here. 0 hits received, though. OP gameplay. Oh, my gosh. Wow. YouTube, I got to say, I'm really happy with this rank up. And this is before I take her into incursions, which I plan on doing this week. In the meantime, I just want to say, if you're somebody like me who parries heavily, you don't like to intercept, and sometimes you just want to do some combos. You don't even have to worry or want to worry about firing specials or what order to put them in. You're not even using heavy attack. You're just doing lights and mediums and causing a crazy amount of bleed damage. This is the champion for you to consider taking to 565. I love it. I'm going to continue to play around with her, and I'm thankful I could make this video. Sorry about the loud tapping if my microphone picked it up. It's that archaic iPhone 6 having my large thumbs tap against it. People don't realize I'm 6'3", until they meet me. And so I have big hands. You know what they say about big hands? Big puns.